Here we go. All right, we're live and a little better. Um, Looks like this room does better. I mean, that's still say yeah. It seems like this room does a lot better there. This room might do it here, and then I know my living room where I've shot a few videos has some better light. So it might yeah, they might be doing it here. I'm still gonna invest in that ring light though. Don't get me wrong. I just hadn't got around to getting it, but I'm still for the ring light, to probably improve. Maybe it might even help when I'm in the office, like if I have to be in the office again, something like that, so I can still have good lighting wherever I go. Like Tracy Morgan said in First Sunday, he watching me everywhere I go. So all right, anyway, here we are. This your boy King Gabe here with another Bible reading. Um, and since we got a really big one yesterday with that what I read from Heroes of Dream, and then another one tomorrow, I figured I'd go big with the nice Bible reading as well. Covering 10 chapters, the first 10 chapters of Numbers. Yes, the Israel in great numbers. Okay, so I was able to get inside the live stream. So that way I can keep an eye on things, make sure that I stay signed in and everything on my phone over here, as you guys can see. Yep, yep, and also making sure it stay charging there. All right, so we're gonna go on and go into this because, like I say, we got 10 chapters to cover here. Kind of adjust that a little bit. We got one person in here. Make sure y'all definitely give a like while you're in there, so we can know, so YouTube can know that these numbers are great on this stream here. Yeah. So, and also another important thing, definitely make sure y'all check out the weekly updates on these channels. That's yeah, because like I say, I do it each week, but it's really important to keep up with what's going on from week to week there, and what be coming up, and like things change or something like that. Yeah, it's definitely important y'all keep up with those weekly updates there. Yes, so yeah, my think, well, those videos don't seem too important. No, they pretty much are because you might miss something there. So, and then plus, a lot of say, see, like videos like this, I have to try to keep, focused on the subject at hand. So at least with the weekly update, I can sort of give a mix of information, that I don't usually do in the other videos that are specifically on a certain thing. Yeah, so yeah, definitely be keeping up with those weekly updates too. So all right, we're going into the book of Numbers. The first, as they finished Leviticus last week, so going big with Numbers, the first 10 chapters. And I did mention that Balaam and Balak are in this book as well. They are coming up. I sort of, spoiler alert, I did sort of take a sneak peek at where they would come up in the book of Numbers. Turns out, I think it's like 36 chapters in Numbers, and look like Balaam and Balak don't show up until around somewhere after the 20th chapter. So so like I said, that's another reason I'm starting off pretty big, so we can get to Balaam and Balak a little bit quicker, because that is definitely an interesting story in this book. Not saying that the others aren't, but like I say, I definitely know that story really well. Heard that quite a bit from Pastor Henry Armington there. Yeah, especially when he mentioned about be careful who you let feed you. So, all right. So starting with the first chapter, the sentence of Israel's warriors there. And the Lord spoke to Moses in the wilderness of Sinai, in the tent of the meeting on the first day of the second month of the second year, after they had come out of the land of Egypt, take a sentence, he said, take a sentence, the sentence of all the congregation of the people of Israel by clans, by fathers' houses, according to the number of names. Roll credits. Every male head by head from 20 years old and upward, all in Israel who are able to go to war, you and Aaron shall list them company by company. Okay, getting the fighters and getting warriors ready. And there shall be with you a man from each tribe, list them company by company, and company by company there should be a man with each tribe, each man being the head of the house of his fathers. And these are the names of the men, each man being the head of the house of his fathers. And these are the names of the men who will assist you. From Reuben, Elizu, the son of Shadir. From Simeon, Shemiel, who will assist you. The son of Zurishaddai. From Judah, Nashton, the son of Amminadai. From Iskar, the son and Nate and Neat. Is Nethanel, okay, son of Zulah. From Zebulun, Eli, son of Halem. From the sons of Joseph and Ephraim, Elishaham, the son of Abraham. And from Mesa, Gamaliel, the son of Pedazah. From Benjamin, Abidan, the son of Gideon. From Dan, Azazah, the son of Pedazah. From Benjamin, and Ebadiah, the son of Gideon. From Dan, Isaiah, the son of Ammishaddai. From Ashdod, Pagul, son of Ordran, going through these names again. From Gad, Elispa, the son of Dua, say Deuel. From Nepatha, Ahira, son of Enan. These were the ones chosen from the congregation of the chiefs of their ancestral tribes and the heads of the clans of Israel. Moses and Aaron took these men who had been named, and on the first day of the second month, they assembled the whole congregation together, who registered themselves by the fathers' houses according to the numbers of the names from 20 years up and upward, head by head, as the Lord commanded Moses. He listed them in the wilderness of Sinai. The people of Reuben, Israel's firstborn, their generations by their clans, by their fathers' houses, according to the numbers of names, head by head, every male from 20 years up and onward, all who were able to go to war. Those listed by the tribe of Reuben were 46,500. That's quite a bit there. Of the people of Simeon, their generations, by their clans, by their fathers' houses, those of them who were listed according to the number of names, head by head, every male from 20 years old and upward, all who were able to go to war, those listed of the tribe of Simeon, were 59,300. Oh boy. Push this back just a little bit more. Give me just a second. I got to turn this fan off because it keeps blowing my pages. And I do not appreciate that. There we go. Okay. All right. That takes care of that problem. All right. And I can set my Bible down. Okay. On the people of Gad, their generations by their clans, by their fathers' houses, according to the number of the names from 20, say, 20 years old and upward who were able to go to war listed on the tribe of Gad were 45,650. Of the people of Judea, their generations by their clans, by their fathers' houses, the numbers, according to the number of names from 20 years old and upward, every man able to go to war. Those listed on the tribe of Judea were 74,600. Of the people of Issachar, their generations by their clans, by their fathers' houses, according to the number of names from 20 years old and upward, every man able to go to war. Those listed on of the tribe of Issachar were 54,400. Of the people of Zebulun, their generation by their clans, by their fathers' houses, according to the number of names from 20 years old and upward, every man able to go to war. Those listed on the tribe of Zebulun were 57,400. Of the people of Joseph, namely the people of Ephraim, their generations by their clans, by their fathers' houses, according to the number of names from 20 years old and upward, every man able to go to war. Those listed of the tribe of Ephraim were 40,500. Of the people of Manasseh, their generation by their clans of their fathers' houses, according to the names, 20 years and upward, every man able to go to war listed of Manasseh tribe, 32,200. This is starting to remind me of when I was reading like the generation lines way back in the book of Genesis when we first started this, and it was listing all those, let's say, a whole bunch of different names of generation all the way from Adam, Eve, and Cain, and all of them, and all the children they were having, all the way up to Noah, and then again after the great flood from Noah and his children. Yeah, so yeah, so and even Abraham, yeah, so starting to make me think of that there. Ooh, excuse me. Of the people of Benjamin, let's see, I think I did read. Okay, I read say of Benjamin, their generation by their clans of the fathers, according to the number of names, 20 years and upward, every man able to go to war. Those listed of the tribe of Benjamin were 35,400. Of the people of Dan, their generations by their clans and their father and the names, say number of names, 20 years and upward, every man able to go listed of the tribe Dan was 62,700. And of Ashtar's generation, they was they did not by the clans according to the number of names, 20 years and upward, every man able to go listed was 41,500. Of Nepa, I say Naphtali, so I think it's uh Naphtali, of his clan tribe was 53,400. But those who are listed, whom Moses and Aaron listed with the help of the chief of Israel, 12 men, each representing his father's house. So all those listed of the people of Israel by their fathers' houses, from 20 years old and upward, every man able to go to war in Israel, all those listed were 603,550. Wow. No wonder this is the book of Numbers. And this little bubble is in the way. All right. Levites exempted. But the Levites were not listed among them by their ancestral tribe. For the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, only the tribe of Levi you shall not list. And you shall not take a sentence of them among the people of Israel, but appoint the Levites over the tabernacle of the testimony, over all its furnishings, and over all that belongs to it. Okay, so they got a different task here. They are able to carry the tabernacle of all its furnishings, and they shall take care of it, and they shall camp around the tabernacle. The tabernacle is when the tabernacle set out, the Levites shall take it down, and the tabernacle is to be pitched, and the Levites shall set it up. I think, and if I'm not mistaken, which I'm pretty sure Joshua, the book of Joshua, when we get there, will further explain this. But what's coming to my mind, this one of the greatest adventure stories from the Bible series I used to look at, Joshua. They had the priests. They be carrying what had the Ten Commandments and all that, and they carried it across the Jordan. The minute they stepped foot on the Jordan, the river deceased and everything. So I'm when they say talking about the Levites, this is what's coming to my mind is these priests that were carrying the tabernacle with the Ten Commandments and everything. So, but the book of Joshua, yeah, we will be getting to that further down in the future. When the Levite, excuse me, and if any outsider comes near, he shall be put to death. The people of Israel shall pitch their tents by their company, each man in his own camp, each man by his own standard. But the Levites shall camp around the tabernacle of testimony, so there may be no wrath on the congregation of the people of Israel, and the Levites shall keep guard over the tabernacle of testimony. Thus the people of Israel did according to all that the Lord commanded Moses. And then we come to the second chapter, arrangement of the camp. The Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron, saying, the people of Israel shall camp each by his own standard with the banners of their fathers' houses. They shall camp back facing the tent of meeting on every side. Those to camp on the east side toward the sunrise shall be of the standard camp of Judea by their companies. The chief of people of Judea being Nahshon, son of Ebadi, his company being listed 74,600. Those to the camp next to him of the tribe of Ishkar, the chief of the people of Ishkar being Nathaniel, the son of Zuar, his company being 54,400. Then the tribe of Zebulun, the chief of the people of Zebulun being Eli, son of Helon, his company listed being 57,400. All those listed of the camp of Judea by their companies were 186,400. They shall set out first on the march. On the south side shall be the standard of the camp Reuben by their companies, the chief of the people of Reuben being Eliezer, son of Shadir, his company as listed being 46,500. And those to camp next to him shall be the tribe of Simeon, the chief of the people of Simeon being Shelemiam, the son of Zerushadai, his company as listed being 59,300. And then the tribe of Gad, the chief of the people of Gad being Iphason, the son of Reel, his company being listed as 45,650. Those listed by the camp of Reuben and their companies were 151,450, and they shall set out second. The tent of meeting shall set out with the camp, and the Levites in the midst of the camps, and as they camp, so shall they set out in each position standard by standard. On the west side shall be the standard of the camp of Ephraim by their companies, the chief of the people of Ephraim being Elishama, the son of Ahima the Amahun, his company as listed being 40,500. And next to him shall be the tribe of Manasseh, the chief of the people of Manasseh being Gamaliel, the son of Pedazur, his company as listed being 32,200. And the tribe of Benjamin, the chief of the people of Benjamin being Abidan, the son of Gideon, and his company as being listed 35,400. All those listed of the camp of Ephraim by their companies were 108,100, and they set out third on the march. On the north side, there shall be the standard of the camp of Dan by their companies, the chief of the people of Dan being Ahizar, son of Ammishaddai, his company as listed being 62,700. And those to camp next to him shall be of the tribe of Ashtar, the chief of the people of Ashtar being Pago, the son of Ortran, his company being listed 41,500. The tribe of Naphtali, chief of the people of Naphtali being Ahira, the son of Enan, his company being listed 53,400. Those listed the camp of Dan were 157,600, and they shall be the last set out standard by standard. Those are the people of Israel listed by their fathers' houses. All those listed in the camp by their company were 603,550. But the Levites were not listed among the people as the Lord commanded Moses. Thus the people of Israel, according to all that the Lord had commanded Moses, so they camped by their standards, and so they set out, each one in his clan according to his father's house. In chapter 3, the sons of Aaron. We're hearing about them again. These are the generations of Aaron and Moses at the time that the Lord spoke with Moses on Mount Sinai. These are the names of the sons of Aaron. Nebai was the firstborn, and Ebahu, Eleazar, and Amathar. These names of the sons of Aaron, the appointed priests who he had ordained to serve as priests. But Nebai and Ahihu died before the Lord when they offered unauthorized fire before the Lord in the wilderness of Sinai, and they had no children. So Eleazar and Itamar served as the priests in the lifetime of Aaron their father. Duties of the Levites. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, bring the tribe of Levi near and set them before Aaron the priest, that they may minister to them. They shall keep guard over him and over the whole congregation before the tent of meeting. As they minister at the tabernacle, they shall guard all the furnishings of the tent of meeting and keep guard over him and over the congregation before the tent of meeting. As they minister at the tabernacle, they shall guard all the furnishings of the tent of meeting and keep guard over the people of Israel as they minister at the tabernacle. And you shall give the Levites to Aaron and his sons. They are wholly given to him from among the people of Israel. And you shall appoint Aaron and his sons, and they shall guard their priesthood. But if any outsider comes near, he shall be put to death. And the Lord spoke to Moses, behold, I have taken the Levites from among the people of Israel, instead of every firstborn who opens the womb among the people of Israel. The Levites shall be mine, for all the firstborn are mine. On the day that I struck down the firstborn in the land of Egypt, I consecrated for all the firstborns in Israel, both man and of beast, they shall be mine. I am the Lord. And the Lord spoke to Moses in the wilderness. The Lord spoke to Moses in the wilderness of Sinai, saying, list the sons of Levi by fathers' houses and by their clans, every male from the month old and upward you shall list. These were the sons of Levi by their names: Gershon and Kohath and Merari, Mera, R.I. And these were the sons of Levi and these are the names of the sons of Gershon by their clans: Libni and Shimi. The sons of Kohath by their clans: Amram, Izhar, Hebron, and Uzziel. These are the sons of Merari by their clans: Mali and Mushi. These are the clans of the Levites by their fathers' houses. To Gershon belonged to the clan of the Libanites and the clan of the Shemithites. These were the clans of the Gershonites. Their listing, according to the numbers of the male from a month old and upward, was 7,500. Clans of the Gershonites were the camp behind the tabernacle on the west, and with Elipsah, the son of Leah, as the chief of the father's house of the Gershonites. And the guard duty of the sons of Gershom in the tent of meeting involved with the tabernacle, the tent with its covering, the screen for the entrance of the tent of meeting, the hangings of the court, and the screen for the door of the court, which is around the tabernacle and the altar, and its cords, all the service connected with these, to Kohath belong to the clan of the Amorites, and the clan of the Israelites, and the clan of the Hebrewites, and the clan of the Uzzites. These are the clans of the Kohites, according to the number of all the males from a month old and upward. There were 8,600 keeping guard over the sanctuary. The clans of the sons of Kohath were to camp on the south side of the tabernacle with Elizapah and the son of Uzziel as the chief of the father house of the clans of the Kohites. And their guard duty involved the ark, father's house of the clan of the Kohanites, and their guard duty involved the ark, the table, the lampstand, the altar, the vessels, and the sanctuary, which with the priests minister, and the screen of all the service connected with them. Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the priest, was to be chief over the Levites and have oversight of those who kept guard over the sanctuary. To Merari belonged to the clan of the Mahalites, the clan of the Mushites. These are the clans of Merari. They're listed according to the numbers of all the males from a month upward, from a month old and upward, were 6,200. And the chief of the fathers of the clans, of Merari was Zeriel, son of Abihail. They were to camp in the north side of the tabernacle, and the appointed guard duty of the sons of Merari involved the frames of the tabernacle, the bars, the pillars, the bases, and all the accessories, all the service connected with these. Also, the pillars around the court with their bases and pegs and cords, those who were to camp before the tabernacle on the east before the tent of the meeting toward the sunrise, with Moses and Aaron and his sons guarding the sanctuary itself to protect the people, and any outsider that came near was put to death. All those listed among the Levites whom Moses and Aaron listed at the commandment of the Lord by clans, all the males from a month old and upward were 22,000. Ooh boy. Redemption of the firstborn. And the Lord said to Moses, let all the firstborns of the people of Israel from a month old, firstborn males, take the number of their names. You shall take the Levites for me, and I am the Lord. Instead of the firstborn among the people of Israel, Israel, and the cattle of the Levites, instead of all the firstborn among the cattle of the people of Israel. So Moses listed all the firstborn among the people of Israel, and the Lord commanded him, all the firstborn males according to the number of names from a month old and upward were listed 22,273. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, take the Levites instead of all the firstborn among the people of Israel, and the cattle of the Levites instead of their cattle. The Levites shall be mine. I am the Lord. And as the redemption price for the 273 of the firstborn of all the people of Israel, over and above the number of the male Levites, you shall take 5 shekels per head. You shall take them according to the shekel of the sanctuary, the shekel of 20 garhart, and give the money to Aaron and his sons as the redemption price for those who are over. For Moses took the redemption money from those who were over and above those redeemed by the Levites, the firstborn of the people of the Israel. He took the money, 1,365 shekels by the shekel of the sanctuary, and Moses gave the redemption money to Aaron and his sons according to the word of the Lord, as the Lord had commanded Moses. A little sippy sip, yeah. Oh, no. All right. And then we go into the 4th chapter, the duties of the Kohites, the Kohathites there. The Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron, saying, take a sentence of the sons of Kohath from among the sons of Levi, and by their clans and by their fathers' houses, from 30 years up to 50 years old, all who can come out on duty and do the work in the tent of the meeting. This is the service of the sons of Koha in the tent of meeting, the most holy things. When the camp is set out, Aaron and his sons shall go in to take down the veil of the screen and cover the ark of testimony with it. Then they shall put on it a covering of goat skin and spread the top of that cloth all they spread at a cloth of all blue shall put in its poles and over the table of the bread of presence. They shall spread the cloth of blue and put on all the plates for the dishes of incense, the bowls, the flagons for the drink offering, the regular showbread. They shall also be on it. Then they shall spread over them a cloth of scarlet, and cover with the covering of goat skin, and shall put in its poles. And they shall take the cloth of blue and cover the lampstand for the light with its lamps, its tongs, its trays, and all the vessels for oil which it is supplied. And they shall put it with all its utensils in covering the goat skin, and put it on a carrying frame. And over the golden altar they shall spread the cloth of blue, cover it with the covering of goat skin, and they shall put it in its poles. And they shall take all the vessels of the service that are used in the sanctuary and put them in the cloth of blue, covering the goat skin, put them on the frame, the carrying frame, and they shall take away the ashes from the altar and spread a purple cloth over it. And they shall put it on the utensils on the altar, which are used for the service there, the fire pans, the forks, the shovels, and the basins, and all the utensils of the altar. And they shall spread it a covering goat skin that shall put on it in its poles. And when Aaron and his sons have finished covering the sanctuary and all the furnishings of the sanctuary as the camp sets out. After that, the sons of Kohath shall come to carry these. But they must not touch the holy things lest they die. These are the 10 things of the tent of meeting that the son of Kohath ought to carry. And Eleazar the son of Aaron, the priest, shall have charge of the oil for the light, the fragrant incense, the regular grain offering, the anointing oil with the oversight of the whole tabernacle, and all that is in it, of the sanctuary in his vessel. The Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron, saying, Let not the tribe of the clans of the Kohites be destroyed from among the Levites, but deal thus with them, that they may live and not die when they come near the holy things. Aaron and his sons shall go to appoint them, each to his task and to his burden, but they shall not look, they shall not go in to look on the holy things for the moment, lest they die. And that might, and he's talking about see these whole things unless they may die. It's kind of remind. I think that's where they got the idea for the Exodus Nintendo game, where if Moses came in contact with the holy ground or something like that, it'd be like if he didn't get the holy oil to quickly cure within like I think like 5 or 10 seconds, he would instantly self destruct on the game. You have to start over. Okay. Take away his ashes. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Goat skin. Say, these are the things of the tent of meeting that the sons of Kohath are to carry. And Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the priest, shall have charge of the oil for the light and the fragrance and the regular grain offering and the anointing oil with the oversight of the whole tabernacle and all that is in it, the sanctuary of his vessels. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Let not the tribe of the clans of the Kohites be destroyed among the Levites, but deal thus with them, that they may live and not die when they come to the most holy things. Aaron and his sons shall go and appoint them, each attached to this burden. For the Lord spoke to Moses, say, Take a census of the sons of Gershon, also by their fathers and by their clans, from 30 years up to 50 years. You shall list them, all who can come to the duty to do the service in the tent of meeting. This is the servant of the clans of the Gershonites in serving and bearing burdens. They shall carry the curtains of the tabernacle of the and the tent of meeting with its covering and meeting and the hangings of the court and the screen for the entrance of the gate of the meeting, the hangings of the court and the screen for the entrance of the gate of the court, around the tabernacle and the altar and their cords and all the equipment for their service. They shall do all that needs to be done with regard to them. All the service of the sons of the Gershonites shall be at the command of Aaron and his sons, in all that they are to carry. All they have to do, you shall assign their charge, all they are to carry. This is the service of the clans of the sons of the Gershonites at the tent of the meeting, and their guard duty is to be under the direction of Ihamar, the son of Aaron the priest. As the sons of Merari, you shall list them by their clans of their father's house, 30 years up to 50 years. List them and everyone who can come to duty at the service of the tent of meeting. And this is what they are to be charged to carry as the whole of the service in the tent of meeting. The frames of the tabernacle with the bars and pillars and bases, and the pillars around the court with their bases, pegs and cords with all the equipment and all their accessories. You shall list by name the objects that are required to carry. This is the servants of the clans of the sons of Merari. The whole of their service in the tent of meeting under the direction of Ithamar, son of Aaron, the priest, and Moses and Aaron and the chiefs of the congregation listed the sons of the Kohites by their, they listed them by the Kohites by their clans and their fathers' houses from 30 years up to 50 years old. Everyone who could come, say, on duty for the service of the tent of meeting, and those listed by the clans were, say, by the clans were 2,750. Whoa, 2,750. This was the list of the clans of the Kohites and all who served in the tent of meeting, whom Aaron and Moses listed by according to the commandment of the Lord, say of the Lord by Moses. Those listed of the sons of Gershom by their clans and their fathers' houses, front say from 30 years up to 50 years, everyone who could come to duty for the service of the tent of meeting, those listed by their clans and their fathers' houses are 2,630. This is the list of the clans by the sons of Gershom, all who served in the tent of meeting, whom Moses and Aaron listed according to the commandment of the Lord. Those listed by the clans by the sons of Merari by their clans and their fathers' houses from 30 years up to 50 years, everyone who could come on duty for service in the tent of meeting. Those listed by the clans were 3,200. This is the list of the clans by the sons of Merari, whom Moses and Aaron listed according to the commandment of the Lord by Moses. Those who were listed of the Levites, whom Moses and Aaron, the chief of Israel, listed by their clans, by their fathers' houses, from 30 years up to 50 years, everyone who could come now, who come to do the service of the ministry and the service bearing the burdens in the tent of meeting. There, those listed were 8,580. According to the commandment of the Lord through Moses, they were listed, each one with his task of serving or carrying. Thus they were listed by him as the Lord commanded Moses. Yep. And let's see. Okay, so I got, it look like, let's see some different subject matters here. So this okay, I did, like I said, I did say 1 through 10, but I'm gonna stop right here due to a different subject matter that we're coming into with the other chapters coming 5 and on in. So, and let's say yeah, that's what we're gonna. So I'm gonna I will get the thumbnail, which y'all will see. Anybody watching the replay will see. But those of y'all who came in here first time, first come, first serve, then you know I will redo the thumbnail to 1 to 4. Yeah, and then plus these are some pretty big, say, like I say, it's quite a bit of these numbers to read here. Say a little bit more than what I'd be reading on my other stuff there. Yep. So yeah, that's what we're gonna. So we're gonna have a different subject matter, starting with the 5th chapter. Yeah, this up to bigger boy. They got, and then they got a big one with chapter 7 too there. So say the 7. Yeah. So okay. So yeah, definitely a big one with 7. Okay, so I'm just seeing what all we got coming up there. Say going subject wise there. All right, so that's what we're gonna stop. Say 1 through 4, and probably try to do possibly 5 through 10 on the next go around next week there. Because it'll be a lot of they got some more preparations to go through, and then on the 11th chapter when we get to that, we're gonna let's just say there's gonna be something else after that there, and not and they say not Balaam and Balak yet, but a little something else is gonna be going down. Start with the 11th chapter, but like I say, so that's why I say next week we'll try to do 5 through 10. So that way, yeah, we'll be able to start directly on 11 the Wednesday after next. So, yep. So that's how we're gonna go. Like I say, especially going by these subject matters and stuff like that. Um, so anyway, like what you heard and everything, definitely be sure to give us a like, share, and subscribe. Definitely, excuse me. Definitely get our available books. Hit us up on that Patreon, just like Iceman Universe, and check out all his stuff that he got by supporting him as well. Definitely support the Miracle Crew. Uh, as a yours truly, Queen Tina, Big Sis Casey, and of course EJ the Supreme. And definitely, just like you hang out with us here in these live streams, also hang out with us in Facebook and Discord, and we can still do some stuff in the McCary app. And all that said, that will be it for today. Uh, and we will see you all in the next video. Y'all take care, everybody. Peace out.